Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. I have such an exciting video for you guys today. Now, as you guys can probably tell from the title, today we're going to be doing a full face of makeup using Aldi makeup products. I'm excited, but I'm also a little bit worried. I've never ever used any makeup products from Aldi before. In fact, I've never used any kind of product from Aldi before, only their food. I'm scared, but I'm also excited because I've literally been seeing all over my TikTok For You page Aldi dupes. They have dupes for everything. I literally went into Aldi last night about 9:30 and filled my basket to the brim. I don't know how this is possible, but I spent £100 in Aldi, and I don't know if you guys have ever shopped in Aldi, but everything is literally like 20 pence. So in fact, to be fair though, I did buy a rug, which is a little bit random, but can we just talk about Aldi middle aisles? Like, I literally love Aldi middle aisles. It's literally so random. There's just a middle aisle in the whole shop, and you can literally find anything and everything in there. It's so amazing. Before we get into today's video, if you haven't already, make sure you go down below and hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to head over and follow my socials. I'll pop them on the screen now for you guys. I'm also just going to quickly address the fact that it's literal gale force winds outside. I don't know what's going on in the UK right now, but I literally feel like I'm going to blow away every time I step out the front door. It's so windy, and it's literally been keeping me up all night, and Lee is terrified by the wind. Don't tell him I told you guys that. Also, the lighting will keep changing because, like I've said, it's windy, it's cloudy, the sun keeps going behind the clouds. That's just how the earth works, I'm afraid. Way! I have a huge variety of Aldi makeup here. So everything I bought from Aldi was makeup except for one thing, and the rug, obviously. And it is this, which is meant to be a dupe for the Laura Mercier Body Souffle, like, bath cream. I've literally seen so many people buying this and so many people raving about this. I'm obviously not going to try it for you guys in the video, but I just wanted to say, if you guys haven't seen this, it's literally such a dupe. In fact, let's get it out of the box so we can see it. So it comes in a little pot like this. It looks super similar to the Laura Mercier one. I'm going to give it a quick smell test. No, I'm not, because it's literally got a tin hat on. I have never ever smelled anything as nice in my life, and I'm not even exaggerating. That is so nice. It smells like something, but I don't know what it smells like. And then it comes with the little honey, like, twister thing. Anyway, moving on to the makeup. There were some departments that were lacking, but I got a few different varieties. I got primer, I got setting spray, I got BB cream, I got another primer, I got eyeshadow and eyelash and eyebrow products. I got, what's this? Bronzer. I got 2 eyeshadow palettes. I got a body foundation. Fun fact, this was the only foundation they had, so we're going to have to work with that. And yeah, that's everything. So we're going to start by priming the face. The first thing I got were 2 separate primers. One says it's for illuminating and the other says it's foundation primer, which I don't actually know what that means. So this one says that it's a smooth primer that illuminates, perfects and enhances radiance while hydrating for better makeup application. This one says a silky smooth foundation primer that creates a perfect canvas for makeup, blur the pores, fine lines, become photo ready in a flash. Why can't I read? I think what I might do is do half of my face with this primer. I keep looking in the viewfinder, sorry, that's really annoying, guys. I will do half of my face with this primer and half of my face with this primer, and we'll see which one works best. I actually don't like myself right now because I didn't actually take the prices, but everything you see here was below £10, and I'm pretty certain these ones were around £3. Okay, so I can kind of see that these are a dupe for the Smashbox primers. I think that's what they are. If I don't get the dupes correct, please leave them in the comment section down below, but I am pretty certain that these are the dupes for the Smashbox This one is like a clear, like, gel, and this one looks more like a, I would say, in fact, this looks more of a creamy texture. Okay, I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. So I've just put a little dot on there. I'm just going to dot it all over this side. I will say it's very thin. I actually really like thick primers, so I'm not sure if I'm going to absolutely love this. But then I'm going to put on the, I'm guessing this is a mattifying one. Oh. They don't smell of anything, guys. Okay, that is the primer blended into my skin. I'm just gonna have a quick look. I can tell that this side is illuminating. I think these products are definitely working on my skin. I can see that I've got a nice natural glow to this side, and this side is very matte, and definitely this primer is a lot thicker than this primer. So the next product I'm going to go in with is eyebrow gel. I would typically start my makeup with my brows after I prime, so I'm just going to go in with the eyebrow gel. This is the only eyebrow gel that they had. It literally says brow gel in dark. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we are going to find out. Basically it is just this tiny little eyebrow gel thing. Do you know what? It's giving me gimme brow feels. It's like, I don't know if you guys can see, it's like a tiny little applicator, and it is actually pigmented. I've never used a pigmented brow gel before. I always use clear brow gel, so I don't know how well this is going to work, but let's go for it and see, shall we? Oh, I don't know if I like this. I think what it's doing is adding pigment to my brows, but it's not actually keeping them in place. And the one thing I want brow gel for is to kind of like, oh, what am I doing? I've not even pinned my hair back. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, so as I was saying to you guys, I would typically use a brow gel that kind of sets my brows in place, whereas I feel like this is just adding pigment to my brows, which I'm pretty certain is what the Gimme Brow does. So if it does, I've never used it. If that's what it does, then obviously it's a really good dupe. But however, this is the best I can do with my brows at the moment, because as I've said, they are just not going into place. However, the next step of my makeup would, in fact, I need to get all my brushes out. What is wrong with me today? I'm literally so unorganized. So we've done the brows. The next thing I would typically go into doing would be the concealer. So I would like carve out my brows with concealer. I have stopped carving out the top of my brows. I kind of just do underneath now. I just feel like it gives a bit of a more natural look. This is the only concealer that they had, and I can guarantee this is a dupe for the Tarte. It's the Tarte concealer with the purple lid. They only had one shade, so luckily it does look very similar to, oh, in fact, they must go up in like 3 different shades because they do light, medium, dark with everything. So there isn't that much shade range. However, I think this is going to be a good match for my skin. It has a very similar texture to it as the Revolution one. Oh, it's not the Revolution one actually, it's the e.l.f. one. I always use the e.l.f. one, I swear by it, and it's got a very similar texture. I am just going to go in and carve out my brows. Okay, it's not too bad, guys, but it is very, very thick. Okay, so this is the brows semi-carved out. I always blend out the rest of the concealer down onto my eyelids because I just feel like concealer works better for me when I'm putting eyeshadow on. Yeah, I am semi-impressed, but it is really hard to like, I feel like it's not very smooth. So that is the brows and the eyelids done. Typically next I would go in with a foundation. Now I really struggled in that department. The only foundations that Aldi had to offer were, as I've said, the body, body foundation, and they also had a BB cream. I am going to try both. I feel like that would only be fair. I might even try covering up my ratty fake tan with the body foundation. Now again, the body foundation only came in 3 shades. That was light, medium and dark. I felt like light would be too dark. I felt like light would be too light because I have fake tanned. Obviously dark wouldn't be my shade whatsoever, but I did get light in the BB cream because that's all they had. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and see which one I prefer. Obviously BB creams don't have that much high coverage, so I'm not expecting a lot from this. The last time I used a BB cream, I'm 100% certain was in primary school, like the back end of primary school. Okay, I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand just to see what the texture. Okay, it's got a very pink undertone, which usually I use like a yellow undertone because it matches my tan more. But I don't even know, how do you apply BB cream? Like, let's get a sponge. It smells like PVA glue. Oh, that's not a good sign. I actually love this, guys. I'm not even joking. I absolutely love this. I don't know if you guys Oh, this always happens when I apply makeup. My nose gets so itchy. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's just a really, really light coverage foundation. That is how I describe it to you guys. I'm going to put some more on the other side of my face. It is really good, but it's super matte. That's the only thing I'll say about it. I do like foundations that are matte because they give me that like healthy glow. There we go. I feel like it hasn't made that much of a difference to my face at all, but I feel like it's kind of helped to tone everything and make everything seamless, if that's the right word to use. I'm not good with makeup terminology, guys. The next thing I'm gonna go in with is the body foundation. I'm hoping this is a little bit darker and maybe we could contour with this. I don't know what to expect from this whatsoever. I've never used body foundation. Oh, these are the most annoying things in the world. Putting a little bit on the back of my hand again. Right, okay. I know what this is. This isn't foundation at all. I feel like they've been a little bit misleading by this. This is similar, and I'm pretty certain this is gonna be a dupe for the Fenty Body Glow thing, because I can straight up see that that's got a shimmery tint to it. What do I do now? I'm gonna blend it out on the back of my hand. Yeah, so this has no coverage whatsoever. Basically what this is doing is literally just adding like a shimmer, which I imagine, do you know what, I imagine this will be really nice on your legs. You know, if you're going out and you fake tanned and you are wearing like a short dress, I feel like you can add this on top of your fake tan and it'll look really nice and glowy. But yeah, apart from that, I feel like this is all we're going to get for the foundation front. Typically, I would next go in with a contour. However, we don't have a contour. We only have bronzer. I'm going to go straight in and highlight my face with concealer. I'm not going to go overboard because I don't want, obviously, this is a really high coverage product and the BB cream isn't. So I don't want to kind of clash them two products. So I'm going to go underneath my eyes and kind of try and stick to a minimum. Usually if I have contoured with like a cream contour product, I would go in and put a bit of concealer under here, but because I haven't done that, I don't want to look too crazy, so I'm just gonna blend this out now and see how I feel. I am impressed, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, these are super good products. Oh, Blue's really tired, guys. He's been sleeping all day. Okay, that is the concealer blended out. I'm actually really happy with the concealer. I feel like it could be a little bit more full coverage. I like really thick concealers. However, I feel like I've got a little bit of darkness, like a bit of dark pigmentation here, and I feel like it hasn't hidden that very well. Next, I would go in with a liquid blush, but they don't have a liquid blush. Then I would go in with a powder, and I literally could not find powder anywhere, but I am going to powder because I feel like the other products won't work very well unless I do powder. So I'm going to go and powder now and then come back and try the other products. Okay everyone, I will say the concealer sits really nice underneath powder. However, the BB cream doesn't. I feel like it's separated really nastily on my skin. However, I don't actually think you're meant to put powder over BB cream, so that might be my fault. The next thing we have to go in with, I would usually go in with bronzer next. The bronzer that I picked up is this one. 100% this is a dupe for the Benefit Hoola bronzer because this is like really similar packaging. Why can't I get this open? I'm opening up for the first time, guys. Oh yeah, this is definitely a dupe for the Hoola bronzer because you get like a little brush with it as well, and this is really similar to the Hoola brush that you get in the Hoola bronzer. I will say there's a lot of packaging. Okay, so this is the bronzer. It's a really lovely shade, to be honest. It's a similar shade to my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, which I absolutely love. I do love that there is a little compact mirror in there as well, and the brush feels super soft. I think this one was $2.99 as well as the highlighter, but again, I'm just guessing at that because I didn't actually memorize all the prices, which again is my fault. I am going to try to give it the benefit of the doubt, guys. I am going to try this brush. However, I don't have much faith in it. Also, can I just say, I'm literally, can you see how lightly I'm tapping on? And there's a lot of fallout. I'm gonna swap brushes to a brush that I would usually use for bronzer just because the bristles are coming off this a little bit easy. But, so I have a bit on my brush, which is clean, by the way, guys. It's just ratty. And then I'm going to just work it in really lightly on the top of my cheekbone. Do you know what? That is a really lovely, like, subtle bronzer. I feel like it's buildable. Okay, I actually, right, hands down, I love this product. I love the bronzer, it's really nice. Not so much the brush that comes with the bronzer. I'm just gonna kind of bring it over the skin ever so slightly. I feel like this, sorry guys, I'm literally just looking at my text messages and Lee is eating his lunch that I've made him. He always likes to give me a little 10 out of 10 rating. Okay, that's a little bit better. As you guys can see, it's such a lovely colour and it actually matches my tan really well. Okay, so the next thing I would go in with is blusher. I did pick up a blusher and this is giving me NARS vibes. Now, I'm excited to use this because I actually use the NARS blusher. Yeah, this is a dupe for the NARS blusher. It is literally the same type of packaging. It just has a different colour and a different name onto it. I can literally compare the two together because I do actually own the NARS blusher. However, I've had it a very long time, so she's a little bit broken. This is the NARS blusher. And this is the Aldi blusher, and as you guys can see, it's really, really similar. It's the exact same size, it's the exact same container, different colours, different named brands, but really, really similar. I will admit this one feels a little bit more expensive, but honestly identical. And then when we open them up, obviously the bronzer's in there and then the mirror. This is meant to go like this, guys, but I'm a little bit clumsy, okay? I dropped it and it's broken. So this is how it would look. Exactly the same. Again, mirror, blusher. It does come with a little plastic covering. Oh, it does look like someone's actually put their hands in this, which is amazing. It also has the shimmery effect to it as well. So I'm just gonna grab my blusher. This is making disco lights in my room. I'm just gonna grab my blusher brush and we're gonna go straight in and see how it works. So I'm just gonna go in. Okay, again, there is a little bit of fallout and as you guys can see, it's really pigmented. So I'm just gonna tap it on the top of there because I don't want to look like a clown. But yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay, let's see if we can blend this out. I put it on my nose. Oh, what have I done? Okay, I feel like that looks... So next I'm going to go in with some highlighter. Again, the highlighter is a dupe for the Benefit one, and it is the exact same thing as the brush has just fallen out. Again, there's packaging that you have to remove. I'm just going to go in with a brush like this, and again, there is a bit of fallout. Okay, I feel like that's a really lovely little highlighter. I feel like it's not too full on, which I really like because I don't like my face looking too highlighted. I feel like I look like a clown. What have I done? I am going to go in with my eyeshadow palettes. Now, we all know what dupes these are for. I think, in fact, this one is definitely the Anastasia Beverly Hills dupe, and I think this one is the Urban Decay Naked. Yeah, I'm going to open these up and see what they look like inside. Now, I never, ever, ever wear eyeshadow. I always put bronzer on my eyelids, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about this, especially since we've gone for a more natural look. Yeah, so this is definitely a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I can't remember what the name of the palette is. To me, this does look like a really lovely... Ow. This does look like a really lovely palette. I absolutely love the shade range in this palette. We have lots of pink hues, we have lots of nudes, we have black, we have golds. You do also get a little brush, and I do like that it's a brush and not one of those sponges. This is what the other eyeshadow palette looks like. It's super gold. And then when you open it up, it has some very lovely gold and nude shades. I absolutely love this actually. And it also comes with a mirror, and then again it comes with another brush. Okay, I feel like there's some similar shades, but I'm kind of gonna dip between the two. I'm definitely liking the look of these two shimmer colours and these two nudes, and I'm also liking the look of like these two darker nudes here. Okay, so I'm first gonna go in with this light camel color here. I am gonna use the brush that came with the other eyeshadow palette just because it's a little bit more blendable. So I'm just gonna tap onto that. I feel like this is a really lovely shade for if you like me and use bronzer on your eyelids. It does blend really nice, to be fair, but I feel like the concealer underneath isn't that great of a primer for eyeshadow because it seems to have like clumped up, kind of. Oh, what have I done? Okay, guys, it seems that I have put more on this eye than this eye, and now I literally look crazy. So I'm going to just go in with the brush that I highlighted with. I'm going to try and get the highlight off of there, and I'm just going to try and blend it out. I'm going to put a little bit more just on this eye because I did put a little bit too much on the other eye. I'm going to go in with this Oasis one. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like a shimmery gold shade, and I'm going to use the other side of the eyeshadow. In fact, I'm going to mix the two, Oasis and Miracle, which are both like shimmery shades. Okay, everyone, I think I'm finished with the eyeshadow. I'm not too sure. I might even just go in, yeah, I'm going to quickly go in with one of the darker browns from this palette and just kind of like smudge it into my eyeline a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, now that the eyeshadow is finished, am I actually alright? Am I okay? I have a brow pencil. I literally forgot about that. I have a brow pencil in dark, so hopefully this will be able to salvage my brows. Okay, we have a spoolie on one side. Oh, this is very dark. Okay, that's literally black. It's very similar to the, I think it's very similar to the Anastasia one. Oh, guys, this is not doing what I wanted it to do. Okay, anyway, moving on. May as well finish the look, guys. The next thing I have is a liquid eyeliner. I never wear eyeliner, and I don't know if this is gonna look alright because, again, we've gone for a really natural, well, I've said we've gone for a really natural makeup look, but it's starting to look a little bit less natural. This is definitely, I think, a dupe for the Urban Decay liquid eyeliner. It's got the same kind of feel to it. It's like a pen one, which is actually quite impressive because I did think it to be like a brush one, but this does look really expensive and it feels really nice in my hand. I am literally just adding like a really thin line to the top of my eye, just to kind of, this is what I always do with my eyeliner, just to kind of open my eyes a little bit more and make them stand out a bit more. I actually really like this. This is a really, really lovely eyeliner. It's really easy to use. It's really pigmented. It's not like dry or anything. So I highly recommend this eyeliner if you're wanting to look out for an eyeliner. I think that is pretty much everything. I would now typically go in and do my mascara and add lashes. However, they didn't have any mascara and they definitely didn't have any lashes. So I'm going to pop a little bit of mascara on and then I'm going to go in with the final product, which is setting spray. Okie dokie, everyone. I have added mascara. I'm now finished. However, I do have a setting spray. Now, one of my close friends, Matilda, who actually gave me this video idea, said that they had a dupe for the Urban Decay setting spray. Oh, why is the packaging so hard? Okay, so finally we have the setting spray out. It is the Lacura makeup setting spray, long lasting setting spray. They did have two different setting sprays, but I didn't know the difference, so I just picked up this one. I'm guessing, again, this is a dupe for the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I'm just gonna spray it and see what it smells like. It smells like lavender. I'm just gonna go for it, okay? Okay, I will say one thing about the setting spray. It's really heavy. It's really watery. I know setting spray literally is water in a can, but it just feels really like... However, looking at it, it does look like a really lovely setting spray. So this is the finished makeup look. I am semi-impressed. I think I'm impressed with a few of the products, but I'm also a little bit disappointed by a few of the products. But yeah, all in all, I don't think the makeup looks that bad. I feel like the products that were missing probably would have brought the look together more. I feel like if there was a foundation, if there was a contour stick, maybe if there was a few more shades in like foundations and stuff, then maybe it would have been brought together a lot more. But I am very impressed by the Aldi makeup line just because it's super affordable and it has created a really nice natural finished look. I'm not too mad about this. It does look alright. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm so impressed with Aldi. Like, I feel like they've brought out a whole makeup range, and just because this hasn't worked well on my skin doesn't mean it's not going to work well on yours. And obviously a few of these products have worked really well, so I would 100% recommend going to Aldi and checking out the products for yourself. Like I've said, they're super affordable, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've literally gone to Aldi and bought these products to try them out for you guys, so you guys know which products are a hit and which are a miss. Obviously I am gonna try this and I will maybe let you guys know on my Instagram story what I think to this, but from smelling it, I think it's going to be incredible. So if you haven't already, head down to Aldi and check out their random aisle. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to leave a massive thumbs up. Get in the comment section. We'll have a chat about this makeup look, because I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I need to hear your guys' opinions on it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye, guys. Bye.